Do you love the taste of chocolate and coconut, but are on a low-carb diet? Then I have a delicious treat for you today. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Katrina. Welcome to the Organixx channel. We understand that no two people are exactly alike, and that we all have different dietary needs. Together, we explore a variety of tasty dishes to keep you and your loved ones healthy, no matter what diet you may be on. Today, we're going to be making low-carb mint chocolate coconut bites. In your mixing bowl, add 1.5 cups of melted coconut butter, which is basically just the meat of coconut that's been blended up into a smooth and creamy butter. So it has all the amazing health benefits that you would find in coconut oil, except with fiber added. Next, we're going to add 1 cup of coconut flour, which is a healthy, gluten-free alternative to regular flour. So it's excellent if you might be on the paleo, keto, or low-carb diet. I'm just going to use a sieve and sift it through here just by tapping it with your hand. Next, add 1.5 cups of powdered Lucado. Now, if you don't have the powdered version of Lucado, you can simply take the regular Lucado, stick it in your blender, and blend it up. And then be sure to leave your lid on for a couple of minutes to let everything settle back down. Otherwise, you will have a big explosion. I've done that before. I'm going to sift this as well, just because it has a lot of lumps in here. And do it the same way. Just take your palm and just keep hitting it on the side, just like that. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of pink Himalayan or sea salt, whichever you prefer. Last, we're going to add 1 to 2 drops of our Organixx Peppermint Essential Oil, which not only tastes and smells amazing, but it can also boost your energy levels and improve your concentration. Okay, mix everything up really well. Just to be sure that everything gets mixed up really well, I'm going to go ahead and use a hand blender, especially since I added that peppermint oil. I don't want it just to be in one lump. Your mixture should look something like this. Now always give it just a little taste before you move on here in case you want to add a little bit more sweetener, a little bit more peppermint oil, just so that you get it right to the taste that you prefer. Line your baking sheet with some parchment paper, and then using a small scooper, make small rounds with your hands, and then place them on your sheet and press them down just a little bit to flatten them out. Place your baking sheet into the freezer for about an hour to let everything firm up. While your mixture is setting in the freezer, let's make a yummy dark chocolate coating. You need a double boiler or a makeshift double boiler. Just bring about 1 inch of water to boiling and then place a glass bowl right on top, making sure that it seals completely around the edges. And let's add 2 cups of dark chocolate chips. I like to use the Lily's brand because it's sweetened with stevia. And 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Yes, there's a lot of coconut in our dessert today. And let's make sure that this melts completely. You'll want to stir it the entire time. Take your coconut bites out of the freezer and using a fork, dip them back into your chocolate sauce and place them back onto the baking sheet. Look at that, beautiful. I'm finding it easier just to use my fingers instead of a fork, since your coconut bites are nice and hard. Place them right back onto your baking sheet. Now I still have quite a bit left of this coconut mixture, So you can either do two things. You can either melt more chocolate or just make your mounds a little bit bigger to use all of the coconut. This is what they should look like, and I'm going to add a little bit of an extra garnish. You can make these any way you want to, get really creative. You could add some shredded coconut, maybe an almond or walnut. I'm just going to use some of the coconut butter, stick my fork in, and drizzle it right on top. Or, as always, you can just stick your fingers in, which is what I'm going to do. So if you stick your fingers in, just let it drizzle right off. Once you have your toppings, put this back into the freezer for about 10 more minutes so that everything hardens again. Let's give these chocolate coconut bites a try. I'm going to bring in Nathan, who is huge next to me these days. Go ahead and take a bite, Nathan. He's only 14 years old. Can you believe this? What do you think?
That's really good, yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's not too sweet. You really taste coconut.
If you love coconut and you love chocolate, but you don't want a lot of sugar or a lot of carbs, this is such a great recipe. I hope you give it a try. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We love hearing from you. Leave us your thoughts in the comments section below. And to receive a new weekly recipe to keep you inspired in the kitchen, subscribe to our channel. See you next time.